Fairy tales are nothing more than a dream, nothing more than your heart blowing on dandelions, making wishes at the mountaintop, dreaming of new worlds, of happy endings. The end. As a child, black girls were nowhere to be found in fairy tales, no Prince Charmings to save them. The only place black girls were ever found was in history books, and the history taught was taught like a fairy tale. Harriet Tubman led the slaves to freedom. The end. Rosa Parks sat in front of the bus. The end. Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks highlighted in history books as if they were the only fairy godmothers to ever have the magic wand that brought change in. I have always dreamed of bringing change. I always told myself, when I grow up, I want to be a change maker because I couldn't be a princess since black girls didn't have fairy tales, besides the ones found in history books. But I couldn't be Harriet Tubman because slavery is over, and I couldn't be Rosa Parks because I can sit anywhere that I want. So I tried to find myself in black male leaders, and MLK is the person we're all supposed to aspire to be if we wanted to bring change, because America turned his story into a fairy tale. As if he didn't always have a target on him because of his dream, as if the FBI didn't track his every move because of his dream, as if he was never arrested because of his dream. All of this left out to create the perfect fairy tale. And I knew that if I dared pick up the broken pieces of his dream, and there would be a target on my dream, and there would be Prince Charming to save me, because no one saves the black girl. The black girl saves herself. The black girl always saves herself and her children and her children's children. The end. Fairy tales are nothing more than a dream, nothing more than your heart blowing on dandelions, making wishes at the mountaintop, dreaming of new worlds, of happy endings. So dream on. Keep picking up broken dreams of those who came before us, those who stared fear in the eyes, picked up the magical wand and said, I have been to the mountaintop and I have seen the promised land. I will not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the promised land. I am not fearing any man. The end. Reclaiming the dream is being unafraid to dream. It's blowing on dandelions, making wishes at the mountaintop, dreaming of new worlds, of happy endings. No, I'm not a child anymore, so I understand that happy endings are only a distraction to keep us thinking there's nothing to fight for. Yes, we've come a long way, but we still have such a long way to go, because we still have two Americas. The America with opportunities and the other America with poverty. No, I'm not a child anymore, so I understand that the slaves Harriet Tubman freed did not live happily ever after. Maybe they were happier, but that's not the end of the story. It's only the beginning of the struggle for freedom, the beginning of more riots, the language of the unheard, the freed slaves. And we still need more Rosa Parks, more Claudette Colvins to sit in spaces, force the world to listen. Don't get up until the fight is over. They'll have to drag you off that seat if they want you to get up, because the fight is not over until America listens, actually listens, not turning stories of those who fought for freedom into fairy tales. This isn't a fairy tale, but we can dream of new worlds. No such thing as happy endings, but we can make the world a happier place. So pick up your magical wand and break the silence. Speak for the weak, for the voiceless, for the victims of this nation, and for those it caused enemy. Our feet are tired, but our souls are rested. So march on, keep fighting, keep dreaming, keep picking up your magical wand, finding your place in this movement. We'll make our own stories, find our own endings, keep picking up broken dreams of those who came before us, because no one can stop us from dreaming. And if they try, then our children and our children's children will keep picking up these dreams, reclaiming these dreams until America listens, actually listens. and makes this dream come true.